To God be the glory. To God. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be talking about finances and God. So I feel that most of us, sometimes including myself, we choose which aspects of our life we want God to be a part of, and that includes our finances. Some of us, we do not tell God about our finances. Like, you get money, you don't even think to pray to ask God, Father, how do I use this money? How do I invest it that it generates more? How do I, those type of things. What you do is you get the money, and then and there you spend it the way you think is good. But in all honesty, if we were to introduce our finances to God, like as we introduce our health to Him, as we introduce our life to Him, like asking for life, asking for health, and asking for all of these things, why not also ask Him, Father, how do I use this money? How do I use this money that you've blessed me with, that tomorrow I'll not come back again to ask you for more, but I know that you've helped me to generate more. I remember last year, so I'm still a student, I get funded. So in 2019 I got funded a huge amount of money. I'm not gonna say how much or who's funding me, but yeah. So I literally just spent the money. I blew it, and it's so much that I could have done a lot of things that today I could point at and actually just be proud of myself, that you know what, you've done this, you've done that, you've done this. But I can't because it's gone. And then this year I got funded the same amount of money. And before I even got it, I literally just knelt down and just prayed to God that, Father, help me to spend this money wisely. Help me to spend this money in a way that tomorrow I'm not going to come back to you and say, Father, I'm broke. Can you please give me ways to make money, or can I please have some bit of money? You know what I mean? So I also held a seminar with Project Any Girl. You can follow that and just view their profile and stuff on Instagram. It's at Project Any Girl. I had a seminar with them where I discussed having a relationship with God and our finances, like the relationship between God and our finances, and how important that is. I know that sometimes we're too focused in having businesses, making that quick cash. We are all about quick stuff. We're all about, if I invest my money now, I ought to have it back like soon, and stuff like that. But sometimes it requires patience, and sometimes it requires you allowing God to be part of your finances. Like the small, because sometimes we have these business ideas, right? We have these business ideas where we want to do something, we want to implement something, we want to do all of these things. But you look at your pocket and you are like, this can fund the things that I want to do. This can fund what I want to do. But imagine if you took that small amount of money and you went to God and said, Father, this is the amount of money that I have, and this is what I want to do. How do I do it? I mean, if you trust God to answer you, and you have so much faith in Him to answer you in certain aspects of your life, in certain areas of your life, then why can't you trust Him enough and have faith in Him enough that when you come to Him with your money, He is worthy enough and trustworthy enough to tell you how to invest it, how to use it in a way that will generate you more. I know that this sometimes we'd say like, no, like this has so much worldly things. Money is worldly things, and in the Bible it says that money, the money is the root of all evil. I don't know if it's the love of money or is money is the root of all evil, but whatever it is, it doesn't mean that you don't have to come to God with your possessions and say, Father, this is what I possess. This is what you've blessed me with. This is what you've given me. How do I use this, God? How do I invest it in things that will generate me more money? How do I invest it in things that will help me gain my financial freedom, help me gain my financial stability, help me to stand on my own and be independent? How do I do that? How? The most common problem with us, especially believers, we usually don't ask God how. We tell him how. Like, I am a victim of that as well. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm a victim of that as well. I usually do that and go to God and be like, Father, I have this money and this is what I want to do, right? And this is how I'm going to do it. And like, we trust so much in ourselves more than we trust in God. And that is a problem. Because you go to him and say, Father, this is how I want to do it. Why not ask him, Father, how should I do it? This is what I have. How should I use it? How should I do it? I think that's a habit that we ought to teach ourselves. We ought to have to come to God sometimes and allow his perfect will to be done. To ask him how instead of telling him how. Because he's a God today, yesterday, and forevermore. He knows that if you take this money and invest it in this, tomorrow it's going to do this. He knows what's going to happen tomorrow and you don't. So imagine if you took your own mentality that's able to just view today, and the viewing of today, you view the present. You are not able to view an hour later what's going to happen, and even an hour later or a second later or a split second later or a minute later. You're only able to view now. Do you understand what I mean? So why not invest your money, invest yourself in someone who knows what could happen in a split second? I thought I should share this with you guys, and I really hope that it makes us think again with how we engage with God and our relationship with him. And I pray that it literally changes your financial status and your financial standing and stuff. Because after I asked God, how do I use this money? He gave me an idea to invest this money in something. And now I tell you, I am sometimes broke, right? I'm not gonna say that I'm rich or anything. I'm sometimes broke, but compared to before, I am better. It's a lot better now. It's a lot better now, and I'm grateful to him for that. And it has taught me to let him know of what I have and ask him how to use it. So I pray that this helps you, right, as it has helped me. And I pray that I also grow in it and grow in just not doing it then, but just doing it in every time of my life. Like even when I get employed and I have like a monthly salary, I should just, before I even use it for anything or before I even get it, just ask him, how do I use this, Father? I hope this helps a lot. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking, and you can comment down below if there's some areas that you need me to touch base on or discuss. Thank you guys. Love you. Have a blessed day.